Because at one point you were suspended indefinitely without pay until the investigation was complete.
Uh-huh.
And then, you were charged on January 15th to the felony of carrying an unlicensed pistol outside a home or business. Well, you and Crittenton were both suspended for the rest of the season after meeting with Stern.
Yeah, after meeting with him.
Yeah. You wrote a letter to the Washington Post apologizing, because you let the kids down.
Mm-hmm.
And on March of that year, you got convicted. And you got 2 years probation and 30 days in a halfway house, which they're saying is a little bit unfair.
Unfair? Yeah, I know
in terms of
fuck yeah,
stuff.
that was unfair. Fucking 2 years probation and fucking 30 days in a halfway house, and the only thing I did was claim that they're mine.
Right.
I just said they were mine. I didn't say I fucking booked them shits.
Right, because Crittenton received a year of unsupervised probation. And then if you compare it to, for example, Delonte West, who was caught with a whole bunch of guns, just had, 8 months of home detention, 2 months of unsupervised probation, 40 hours community service. So, but you actually ended up in a damn halfway house.
Because of this. The story was so big, right? The story's so big.
The balloon, yeah.
Yeah, it's so big, because this was the conversation I had with Stern. What are you actually suspending me for? I said, what are you suspending me for? And I wrote down, I've researched every gun violation in the NBA. I said, you have Telfair. He had a loaded gun on the plane, 3 games. Telfair, loaded gun on the bus. And I said, that's a loaded gun, 3 games. I said, Steven Jackson shot his gun. Mind you, it's not on NBA property, but I can guarantee you that if we had to say which one is worse, unloaded guns is far. I'd rather have unloaded guns in a locker room versus someone actually shooting a gun in my. So I said, he got 7 games.
But didn't Jason Williams get caught shooting a gun in like the arena parking lot or something like that, or something of that sort?
I think he shot like his driver?
No, that came later on. Oh. But before then, there was some other gun shit. Jason Williams had a thing for guns.
So I was like, so I said, the most you can suspend me is for claiming something? 1 game? And I said, because at the end of the day, all I have to say is, those are not my guns. They're not mine. How are you going to prove they are?
But you already said they're yours.
Yeah, I can return it. Y'all calling me a liar, so I can say they're not mine. You're not gonna have any. There's not gonna be any fingerprints of mine on there. Yeah. So I was like, so what are you gonna spend? I said, I'll take 1 game, 2 games. No, I'm not taking 2 games, and that was my stance when I went to go talk to Stern.
Right, but it didn't work out that way though,
because they suspended me for detrimental mental. So that's how they got away with it, because they couldn't suspend me for a gun because what am I violating? Because I didn't touch anything.
Yeah.
I said they were mine.
Right, but it became a media circus at that point. You actually had an Adidas shoe deal.
Yeah.
Gil Zero, and they ended up dropping you over that.
Because of the felony. It was part of my contract if I agreed to a felony.
Exactly. And I guess after that, you ended up wearing like Dolce & Gabbana shoes on the court. You just lost, you just
I just wore all the shoes I've ever collected.
Basically. Yeah. Designer, whatever. And, like rappers started name dropping you in songs. Rick Ross and I'm a Boss said, better check the stats we feel in arenas. Yeah. I got the Gats, Gilbert Arenas. 2 Chainz said, Patron Margaritas, Devil for my Divas.
I think Jay-Z was first.
I bring all my guns to work, Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
What did Jay-Z say?
It was that song with Dr. Dre, Detox.
Hold on a second. Let me look this up. Under Pressure?
Yep.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. All these little haters got me back with the Nina. Got me bringing guns to work. Gilbert Arenas. Yeah. Jay-Z quoted you. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
So I was like, I was a rock star,
Right. Well,
suspended.